180!
Simon to throw first. Game on.
Really fired up on his walk on Simon Whitlock. Does spur him on to produce some really thrilling stuff on occasion.
100.
It's a solid way to start.
Well, his first two legs against Jamie Caven in that quarter-final were exceptional, Whitlock's. But then he went off the boil a little bit, didn't he? And he let Caven back in the game.
139.
It has to be said, Brendan Dolan started off brilliantly against Jarkko Kamula as well.
93.
5 times in the past, these two. Whitlock leads the head-to-heads 4-1. The last two, he's won 6-5. One on the European Tour, one as a Players' Championship. But Brendan did beat him 6-3 last year in Austria, a Players' Championship event. So he knows what it's like to get one over on the Aussie.
100.
Well, good solid ton from Dolan. Just gives him a few points head start. So Whitlock can't afford a trip to the board without a treble.
98.
Absolutely squeezed that last one in the treble. So Dolan, his third dart, he'll have to move to the 18s or the 17s if he hits a treble now. He's already moved. Looking for the 1-3-2 he was
98.
doing that. But that leaves him a shot. But you would expect Simon Whitlock to get 6 darts from 210.
55.
Well, that's not good
Brendan,
enough
you
for
require
Simon Whitlock. And
164.
Brendan Dolan may have 6 darts from here to get an early break of throw. He's going treble 20, treble 18. A lot of people go 2 double 19s in that situation, Rod.
132.
Well, he set that up absolutely
Simon, you
perfectly.
155.
Really has put the pressure on. And Simon Whitlock now is not going to take this first leg out in these 3 darts.
97.
And certainly Brendan Dolan
Brendan, you require 32.
can. This is exactly what he did to Kamula in the quarterfinals. A little bit of a snarl there from Brendan.
Yeah, genial Irishman he is not right now.
Game shot in the first leg.
And a killer
Brendan
instinct to
Dolan.
boot. 1-0,
Second
break
leg
a
is
throw.
Brendan to throw first. Game on.
And how about that for pouring cold water on Simon Whitlock's big, pumped-up, fiery entrance?
Brendan's got to keep it up. Don't want to give his throw back too easy.
100.
Great ton again. He really has played exceptional today as Brendan.
140.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle for him earlier on against David Pallett in the third round, wasn't he? He just came off and said, look, I got the win, and I did labour to it, and he was the first person to admit it. I think he was telling everybody as he came off stage, pretty much apologising for it, but
what he didn't do, when Pallett gave him a chance, he took that
140.
chance. And when you've got that in the back of your head, you're always confident that, the checkouts, they're online, as we say, and you're not going to make many mistakes.
80.
Well, that's a bad bit of luck from Simon.
Brendan Dolan looking to force home his advantage. Really wants to find a treble here.
60.
Well, Whitlock has a chance with a big one here. It's low in the bed. We did see him have some problems with that in his previous game against Jamie
96.
Caven at times.
Well, 6 darts for Dolan. Whitlock's on 185, can't take that out. So Dolan, he'll settle for a nice straight ton plus. The ton, he took a 101 out against an earlier game
60.
against Kamula. Third or the fourth leg, but really did, and that was against the throw, I believe. But he hasn't hit the ton, just a bare 60.
105.
Yeah, great darts from Whitlock.
Brendan, you require 141.
He'll think he'll get 1 dart at that double top when he returns, or 2 at double 10.
Well, it's all going wrong for Brendan Dolan. A couple of weak visits to the board after being in a strong position. He's not going to take this out. He's dropping his darts.
130.
Oh, that's
Simon
disappointing. He's hit the ball when he didn't want to. And Simon Whitlock's got a chance to break straight back. Well, was he going for 2 double tops there? I think he was.
Yes.
And he gets the one that really matters.
Simon Whitlock.
It is a risky shot, the 2 double tops on 80. You've already got the problem of over pitching a tad, and it'll go off the board, and then you really are in trouble. But no problem for Whitlock. Gets the throw back straight away, and he's straight in the treble 20. And now he's dropped his dart. That's happened a couple of times already in the match. A little bit of nerves going
100.
on.
Brendan Dolan, that slow, deliberate action. So effective, though. Look at that, ton 40. Could be on for one of those topsy-turvy games where we see a number of breaks to throw.
60.
Because Simon Whitlock surrendered the advantage once again. Brendan looking to make him pay. Well,
97.
that'll help.
Yeah, it certainly will. He keeps plugging away.
$96.
Again, Whitlock's dropped his dart. But it ain't going to upset Brendan Dolan. He'll just take his time. I don't think anything upsets Brendan Dolan. I've never seen him angry. I've never seen him complain. I don't think I hear him swear very often.
140.
But boy, they were 3 good darts.
Yeah, they really were. 124 left after 9
100.
darts.
Brendan, you require 124.
Well, Kirk Bevan now, our referee. A former Countdown champion for all you buffs of Countdown. Won the series and then won the champions on it. So if he makes a mistake, there's a problem.
Bullseye for Brendan
99.
Dolan, and he hits the 25.
Simon, you require 145.
You would think he'll be back, but Simon Whitlock became famous for these combination finishes. 95 left. Well,
85.
I think he's gone treble
Brendan, you
15.
require 25.
He's been back for the bullseye, yeah.
Evidently like the lie of that dart in the ball. But double 8 now for Brendan Dolan, and another 14 dart leg, and that's exactly what he's got, and yet another break.
Fourth leg,
He's broken
Brendan to throw first.
twice now, Dolan,
Demon.
both with 14 dart legs.
Now he's got to have a strong leg. This is where he wants another 14 dart leg. This is where you get control of the game. He's worked so hard to break Whitlock. And now on 2 occasions.
100. $92.
Brendan just had a little bit of a walk over to the drinks table. I have to say, the drinks table is a long way away. There's a bit of a jaunt over there and back. But it hasn't affected Dolan.
140.
Oh, it's looking like that strong leg that Brendan really wanted on his own throw, having broken again.
60.
Simon Whitlock, it's not quite the level that we thought he might bring.
There's no question that Dolan is not going to get a better chance to hold his throw and really get control
140.
in this game, and that's exactly what he's done. 1-2-1 after 9 darts. We were saying a 14 darter with the throw again.
97.
He's certainly settled for a 15 dart with the throw, because
121.
Whitlock can't go out in 6 darts from where he is.
Well, no need to go the bull route here, so we'll probably just be looking to set it up. 18 for treble 18 to leave double 16. And that's exactly
89.
what he's done.
Well, Dolan actually had 9 darts from 121. That's what he'd have got.
100. Brendan Uruguay, 32.
So Brendan Dolan looking at double 16. He took it out in the first leg. If he can do it here, he opens up a little bit of daylight between him and the reigning Dutch darts Masters champion. And that's exactly what he's done. Brendan Dolan takes a 3-1 lead.
Fifth leg, it's Simon to throw first.
Well, we said a 14 darter, Dan. That's exactly what he's done, a 14 dart leg. And now he's taken the game to Simon Whitlock.
57.
And we keep talking about getting in front, you know, putting the pressure on your opponent. And the way Brendan Dolan is throwing darts here, you know, he doesn't look as exciting as the Van Gerwens and that. But the darts are speaking for itself. The average is over 106 from Dolan.
85.
So, you know, that's the form line. The stats don't lie. There we have it. First 9 darts, 113. That's brilliant.
140.
He's actually down to 102. He was up at 106. And we see that matched up against Simon Whitlock's. And you would have to say that Simon Whitlock at the moment is under par of his normal game.
Yeah, he certainly is, but you cannot fault Brendan Dolan and the darts he's throwing. He deserves to be 3-1 up here.
100.
A word of caution, though. Simon Whitlock did trail 3-1 to Mark Webster. And very nearly 4-1 at one stage before he came roaring back into that game. You'd have to say, though,
96.
on the form they've been producing recently, Brendan Dolan is a much more dangerous opponent than Mark Webster. I think even Webby would admit that at the moment. Finding things hard, a former Lakeside champion. Whereas Brendan Dolan just keeps making steady old progress. Not just through
60.
games themselves, but just through the world of darts, climbing the rankings.
Yeah, Webby just needs a bit of luck, a good run, and then he'll just get all his
100.
confidence back. It's very hard for people to realise that, but I can assure you sometimes that's all it is. This man, Brendan, he just gets up, he's enjoying life at the moment, taking his chances when given them, playing some brilliant darts
100.
himself, and you
Simon
know,
Uruguay,
when you're
108.
scoring this well, you're always going to get chances.
Yeah, well, if he just snuck that third dart into the treble 20, he'd be feeling it
83.
a lot better.
Brendan Uruguay, 156.
Well, he's missed
Simon.
the bullseye there. Sorry, Dan. He's missed the bullseye there. He didn't have to. Well, with Dolan on 156, yes, he did have to go for the bullseye. But Dolan, oh, now he moves across. That opens up the left-hand side of this bed. That's unlucky. It's just caught the flight. So Whitlock comes back for a 9 for double 8 to get within 1, but it is only to hold his throw.
98. Simon Uruguay, 25.
I felt the treble 20 was covered there, so went for double 18 to leave double top. And
No
Simon
score.
Whitlock has busted his score.
Brendan Uruguay,
He wants a
58.
double 8, and he's missed it by quite a way. It's a long way into that double 11.
Yeah, that was well over pitched, and Whitlock can't understand why that happens. A little bit of a flyer. And it's given Dolan a massive, massive chance. Well, we talk about flyers. That was one also.
Still going up, that one.
38.
Yeah, still rising as it was going over the double top.
Wow. Missed opportunities for both men. You would think this would be closer. Oh, double 4. Oh, just snuck it in the corner. Simon Whitlock, it's only a hold though.
Big leg, it's Brendan
Brendan Dolan.
Game on.
Well, we said that Whitlock could have been 4-1 down to Webster. He should have been 4-1 down to Dolan, really.
Yeah, Dolan.
140.
2 darts and a double, but it hasn't affected the scoring. He's just getting on with his own game.
Yeah, it was at this point of the
92.
Webster match in the second round that Whitlock really started to find his range and find his form and come into his own and start applying that pressure on his opponent that Webster just wasn't able to deal with at the time.
140.
Brendan Dolan ain't folding though.
No, he's keeping the pressure on, and that's all he's got to do on his throw. We keep saying, like we did say it earlier on, now
45.
throw a 14 dart with the throw to keep that control. And he's on track to do that again.
$100.
Well, a ton will do him. Simon Whitlock's a long way back, and even a maximum is not going to get him a shot.
100.
Yeah, he needed a
Brendan,
140 minimum
121.
just to get the old adrenaline run and the old motor going. And so now Dolan's going to get at least 6 darts from here.
51 leaves him 70. Treble 18 for double 8, and what a finish this would be for a 12-dart leg. There you go. Well, he said he wanted a 14-darter. Have a 12-darter.
First, game on.
The one thing that Brendan Dolan has done absolutely magnificently in this match and against Kamula in the quarterfinals is held onto his throw absolutely superbly.
Simon Whitlock starting down on the treble 19s there, staying there effectively. Just to mix it up, try and get something going for him.
60.
Yeah, well, sometimes if that first dart's going to be pitching low a little bit, then why not try that? You know, he's pointless to keep going there and it keeps going low, so change it. Different attitude. And that is 2 in on the treble 20.
140.
5 perfect darts. 3 treble 19s. If he'd hit 3 treble 20s there, would have left him 150. Ball, ball, ball. Bad way to go.
Be lovely to see one day, wouldn't it?
140.
I don't know if anybody's got the bottle to try it on a 9-darter, though.
No, well, certainly not in a position that Whitlock finds himself in here. Just needing to do anything he can to get back into this game, because Brendan Dolan, all right, he's looking good in this leg, Simon. But Brendan has looked very strong on his own throw
60.
after
Simon, you require 120.
being broken in the second leg. Very good since then, but Simon Whitlock now is going to get a dart at double top for
80.
Oh, to reduce the arrears to 4-3. He'll be back.
Yes, he certainly will. At least 3 more darts when he comes back. But he doesn't want to mess around with it, because you know what Dolan's going to do. He'll niggle away at you. Well, Brendan Dolan is probably thinking, well, this leg has possibly gone. Already thinking perhaps about the next leg.
It may not be over just yet, says Simon Whitlock.
Simon Whitlock
Shuts the door just.
Next leg is Brendan to throw first.
This is the leg. Really is the leg now. You kind of feel if Dolan can throw another one of those 12 or 14 darters with the throw, then the game will be in the palm of his hand. 5-3 up from a final against Kim Hybrex.
140.
Yeah, and he's been so solid. The last 3 legs on his throat.
139.
The last couple of legs on his throw, I should say. And he's looking solid again. He'll be disappointed there.
99.
Can Simon Whitlock follow him? Down at the 19s, back up to the 20s.
99.
Manages to get one in, and he does follow Brendan. They are neck and neck. Pressure on for the Northern Irishman, the former Grand Prix finalist. It's very high in the bed, and that one wasn't that close either. And neither's
56.
that.
Well, there's the half chance that Whitlock needs. He's come low, he's having to come down. Now another one of those does give him a big chance. Magnificent dart. You can see what it meant to him. And as he walks back, he's saying, come on. That is the chance he needed. Dolan now to put the pressure on, needs at least a ton. The 129 is not a great shot out. Gonna have to go down the bullseye route. Is that 2 in?
140.
Absolutely brilliant. Dolan again.
129.
Just looking after a 14-dart leg. But the treble 20, well, he hasn't done it. The treble 20 would have left in the bullseye.
64. Brendan, you require 66.
Brendan Dolan just taking his time. He knows how important this visit is. He may only get one dart at a double. And it is going to be one dart. And it's a dart, a double top for a 5-3 lead.
26.
And he's just high.
And
Simon Whitlock could well get 2 darts at double top here.
Well, he doesn't want to hit the bullseye. No, he hasn't.
Agonisingly close from Simon Whitlock. 2 darts to level the match and get that break of throw back. Brendan Dolan now. He's been given a lifeline. This is to go within 1 leg of a place in the final of the Dutch Darts Masters. He's high with the first one. He's only marginally high with the second. And the third one is exactly where he wants it to be. 5-3, Brendan Dolan. And Simon Whitlock has got to win the next 3 legs on the spin, or he is going out and losing his Dutch Darts Masters title.
100.
Yep, Simon Whitlock, 2 darts. The darts at double top and double 10 has really cost him a big chance of getting back in this game. It would have been for 4 legs all, and then the advantage would have been firmly with Whitlock. But now he has got an uphill battle. He's got to find 12 darters all over the place.
93.
But he's only 1 break down. That's what he's got to think of. I'll hold my throw here, I'll break Dolan, and then I'll hold it, and I'm back into a decider. Anything can happen in a decider.
Yeah, and Dolan has still got to hit that winning double somehow. Well, the enormity of what he may be about to achieve, will it get on top of him?
174.
Great darts from Simon Whitlock, a 174. But he's going to need visits like that if he's going to turn this round. He did ride his luck against Mark Webster in the second round.
Simon Whitlock, 134.
He may need a little bit of luck to beat Brendan here.
Well, he's going to get 6 darts from here. And he's not
56.
hit a treble. He's given Brendan Dolan an outside chance. Dolan will know that Whitlock possibly only going to get 1 dart at double top. So he'll be thinking, just hit at least a ton, and I could nick the leg, and then that will be the match.
He did, of course, take out 101 against Jarkko Kamula.
78.
And maybe he'll be back to have another go at it. Oh, 74, so triple 14. And oh, he's missed a big number twice there, Simon Whitlock.
55.
He's missed all 3 numbers.
Brendan
Missed all 3 numbers, so he's let Brendan in. And like you say, he took 101 out against Kamula. And he's got 2 darts at a treble to have 1 dart at the double. And he's hit the treble. He's going to get 1 dart. Double 16 for the match. Double 16 it is. Exactly the same way as he beat Kamula. An incredible display of darts. Brendan Dolan, he's held onto his throw so well over the day, and he did it against Simon Whitlock. What a brilliant win.